You come to realize that BTS having their own tour, as far as the R-Rank tour, literally generating millions of dollars. And for this to be still the top grossing tour as far as the Usher and Chris Brown tour goes to show that even though BTS is more culturally relevant as far as the music perspective, because if you don't know, Usher, Chris Brown, they're not on the charts at all. So singles, albums, all these sold out stadiums, none of the tracks are on the charts. But when it comes to BTS, they do have Swim. That's the 91st most played track in the world. And I think Army's trying to get that to 1 billion as far as collective cumulative streams. And then you have BTS Army Rain. That's currently the 12th most played album in the world. Once again, Usher, Chris Brown, they have the most profitable live show currently, but none of their tracks or albums are on the charts. And I just read off BTS's status with the highest album, Outrage, being the 12th most played album in the world. And of course, the single Swim being the 91st most played track in the world. So when you look at BTS being the most successful group currently out of this debacle, you come to realize that the other BTS members may force RM and J-Hope to give an apology. Do I think it's fair? I think it's very much a gray area. Once again, going back to the product and the company type thing. But when it comes to the sake of the group staying together, I think Army is playing a dangerous game of the worst case scenario, potentially being RM and J-Hope being ostracized and having to put out a forced statement, which could create turmoil within the group. And do we want to see that? They just came off a hiatus, by the way. BTS just came out hiatus as they had mandatory military service, and this was announced in 2022, I believe. And then they came back together in like 2025, right? And now they're taking over the world with Ari. 2025 was announced that Ari Rang was coming, and then this year it's officially taking over. They had the Netflix deal. They had the live showing of Ari Rang. It was a big deal, and that is why it's so 641,000, and it's the biggest first week sales of this year because everybody was waiting for a new BTS album.